Folks, this is really interesting here. This is the Fed survey, 41 economists, fund managers, and strategists polled, and they say protectionist policies are the top economic threat. And it's so big that 51% say it's the biggest threat, and we've never seen a number, any single threat be a majority, ever, okay?
But again, this is from economists.
Right, and this was not going to be my lead. If you look at this, it's just one of four aspects we polled about. And you see huge support there for individual tax cuts, 75%. Huge support for business tax cuts, almost 80%. And even more support for deregulation. And there's that negative on trade. But when you look at the comments, when you look at everything else that's said, the trade overshadows almost everything else. They make the economists and Wall Street concerned about the outlook for growth, and they make them concerned about the stuff to the left of that, the individual and the business tax cuts. 70% say import tariffs, of course, are bad for growth and jobs. Just a fundamental disagreement here. And take a look at the trade effects that they see, and they're very concerned about a trade war. You can see there 53% say that if Trump's relations with China will lead to less growth for both countries. 93% expect China to retaliate, and the numbers are pretty much the same when it comes to Mexico. 58% say Trump's relations with Mexico will lead to less growth for both countries. And finally, I thought it was interesting that there's not a lot of support out there on the street for this border adjustment tax, even though it's sort of an economist wonky idea. Only 18% are positive, 30% are neutral, and 45% are negative. Perhaps it hasn't been explained all that well, but we're not getting a lot of support. And I want to show you.
Perhaps it has.
What's that?
Or perhaps it has.
Maybe it has and they don't like it. Let me show you what a guy like Art Hogan. I just don't see him as a huge ideologue. I see him as a centrist guy. He says investors can get behind pro-growth policies and can't and won't support protectionist policies. Trade wars, like all wars, end negatively for all. Once again, we'll post the whole survey, the CNBC Fed survey, not the All-America survey, post the whole thing, and people can read through the comments and just see how animated these normally unanimated people are about this trade issue and about the threat of protectionism.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.